Welcome back to Axis and Allies, the Anniversary Edition, which is fast becoming possibly my longest series of all time here on my channel. Although I do have a couple series that are in the 26 to 30 episodes. But we're getting there. And Japan, wow, did they ever do some major damage last time. But it's not Japan's turn anymore. It is now over to the UK, United Kingdom. And yeah, they have a little bit of D-Day action. I think they're going to be pulling off here any minute. But they have 35 IPCs to spend. So let's figure out what the UK is going to spend their 35 IPCs on this time. Alright, so what the UK is going to purchase this time, or produce, I guess, is 1 transport, 1 bomber, 1 artillery, and 4 infantry. And that will spend all of their 35 IPCs. And yeah, up next, after the UK, tomorrow's episode, we're back to Italy, but I think the UK's got something to say about the Italy production this episode, which brings us into the combat moves for the UK, so let's go ahead and get going with that. Alright, the UK is going to send over their 1 bomber. It's going to be going 1, 2, 3. They're hitting the Italian factories again. Now, the Italian factories already have 4 damage. They're going next. If the UK can get lucky and do some major damage to Italy's production facilities, Italy's going to be pretty crippled for their next turn. Well, we'll see what happens. It might get shot out of the sky, too. If you roll a 1 on the anti-aircraft, which, of course, Italy has here, British bombers won't even make it through. It's D-Day, but it's D-Day in Poland. Which is kind of weird, but anyway. The UK is going to take their entire fleet and they're going to land everything in Poland. They've got 3 transports, 2 cruisers, and a battleship. They're moving right in here. And we'll show you what they're going to offload. So they're going to have, it's an amphibious assault. So they are going to have the 2 cruisers and the battleship doing an offshore bombardment. They can basically, with 3 transports, they can take over 3 infantry and 3 artillery, and that's what they're going to do. So they're going to take them from Norway. So we've got 2 artillery and 1 infantry. Of course, they're going to take the other 2 from England. So we've got 3 artillery and another artillery. So there we go. And they are also going to launch both fighters. So 1, 2... Oh, is that... Well, no, 1, 2... Sorry, this is 3. They're going to have 1 to go. Which I think is going to be okay, and that's both fighters are going to be coming in here. They are going to have 1 to go. Now, they can land afterwards in the Russian. They can either land in East Poland or over here, so not a big deal. Oh dear. All right, that is everything the UK is up to for their attacks. They have a couple of infantry down in Africa. They could take on the 1 artillery in Egypt, but I think that would be somewhat suicidal. I think they just want to keep blocking up as best they can in Africa with those 2 infantry, and let the US, who are sitting here in Morocco, deal with the Africa issues. Alright, I'm going to readjust the camera. We're going to have this bombing run take place. Alright, the UK sends in their Lancasters, and they are trying to take out the Italian production. However, Italians do have an anti-aircraft barrage firing, and if they roll a 1, well, tough luck for the British. They roll a 2, so the British make it through all the flak, and they're going to do a D6 damage to the factories. And 4 more. That is absolutely stellar. That is what we want. And so right now, the factories here have 4 damage. I'm going to add 4 more to it, which means that the Italians can produce nothing until they repair their factory. And it takes 1 IPC per damage token to repair. So that hurt the Italian production a lot. All right, I'm going to get that set up. I'm going to readjust the camera, and we're going to have our amphibious assault into Poland. Alright, the UK doing a major assault here in the sea zone, amphibious assault into Poland, and can we see that there? Of course not. I wonder, I'm going to readjust the camera slightly. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I get all the dice rolls in there. Okay, we have, starting off, an offshore bombardment. There's no anti-aircraft in there, so our fighters make it through no problem. We do have 2 cruisers, and they hit on a 3+. So we got 1 hit from offshore for the cruisers, and the battleship hits on a 4 or less, and get roll of 6. Well, our battleships have been kind of useless so far. I don't know, they weren't super effective in World War II. All right, well, the offshore bombardment got 1 hit. Now we've got 3 infantry and 3 artillery. So that's, we're going to be rolling 6 dice hitting on a 2. So come on, let's have this amphibious landing. 2s, we're looking for 2s. And we get, look at that, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, that was a pretty horrendous landing. That was a failed landing. Well, they got 1 hit. Wow. Now, the Germans have an artillery, an armored unit, and 4 infantry. So they're going to be rolling 5 at 2. So let's see. Spending 5 at 2 and 1 at 3. Oh, I forgot the planes. I forgot the planes. I will do that. So that's 2 hits for Germany. I forgot we have 2 fighter aircraft in there as well. All right, we're going to do Germans, and we're going to get over to those planes. All right, that was 2 hits for artillery infantry, and there's 1 at a 3 or less for the armored. So that's a total of 3 hits against the British from the Germans. And then yes, let's roll for the aircraft. Strafing runs from the UK and on hitting on 3s. And they get 2 4s. Are you kidding me? Well, that was about the worst amphibious landing in history, even worse than Tarawa. All right, let's... Wow, 1 hit. 1. So 1 infantry gone from Germany and 3. So we're going to lose, I guess, the 3 infantry from the British. And yes, we have to press the attack because it's an amphibious assault. We cannot retreat back to the sea zone. We can't reload our artillery infantry on the ships. So we're going till we're no more. So 3 at 2, that's all they got left. And they get 1 more hit. Wow, this is absolutely failure. They really pounded the Italians, but holy man, are they getting pounded themselves. All right, the Germans have 4 at 2 for their infantry and artillery. And that's going to give them 1 hit. And they have an armored unit as well. At a 3 or less, that's 2 hits. Wow. All right, well, the Germans will lose 1 more infantry, which is not a lot, and we're going to lose 2 artillery units from Britain, but they still have 1 artillery unit left, and yeah, it's going to keep going, because it has to. All right, for the British, 2 or less. They get a 6. The Germans have 3 at 2, and there's the 1, 2, and the landing is an utter failure. Oh, I keep forgetting the planes. God damn it. Okay, I forgot the planes twice. So there's another plane. So that's 1 more hit. Oh, shit. 1 more hit for Germany. Pardon my language. I don't usually swear on this channel. Darn it. And I forgot the planes on the very last one. So we're going to do them again. And 2 4s. Wow. So there would have only been 1 more hit. So let's re-roll. We're going to re-roll the defense for Germany. They would have had 3s. So 6, 5, and 4, and the tank was a 2, would have hit them. So apologize for the messing the dice rolls up a bit, but yeah, that was a failed amphibious assault. Well, what's left in here now is Germany has an armored unit, 1 infantry, and 1 armored unit. And that's it. Wow. Okay, that was pretty horrible. Pretty horrible. We only took out 3 of the German infantry. And we lost 3 infantry and 3 artillery going in there, so pretty failed attempt. And now we've got the fighter planes that can move 1, and they will move right in here to help out the Russians in East Poland. They'll land their planes there. Wow. All right, and the bomber can make its way back to England. Ha! That was pretty sad. It was a good bombing run. It was a failed landing. All right, that was it. And now, we and the UK are currently sitting at 29 IPCs. All right, it's time now to put down our units in the UK. Okay, honestly, with the offshore bombardment and all that artillery and infantry, I thought we would have done better than taking out just 3. All right, they're going to put another bomber in here. Now the UK's got 2. They're going to get another artillery. I'm going to get another transport. Oh, that was not good. That was not good, because now they're... Well, they can put the transport over here. Can the... they can put it over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yeah, they can put the transport over there, and I don't think the Germans can actually reach it. No, because 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. the bomber can reach it. Well, does Germany want to use their bomber to get rid of one transport? We'll find out. And then 4 more infantry for the UK. So the UK is sitting here with 2, 4, 6 infantry, 4 artilleries, definitely 3 transports, and another one they just built, which might not be protected there. But that's what they have to do with it. Alright, we're going to have non-combat move, which is honestly not happening. We're not going to do any non-combat moves. And so we're going to back the camera out. They're going to be collecting their 29 IPCs. And that'll be it. And yes, it's a swingy game. It's a dice game. But there you go. That's kind of the fun of the game. Alright, well that's going to be it for the United Kingdom. They had a very successful bombing run against Italy. They had a very horrible, horrible landing in Poland. Guess I should have gone for France. That was horrible. But anyway, it is what it is. And that is now, I'm glad now that Russia put a couple in Belarus. I was thinking of not doing that. Pretty convinced that the British were going to go ahead and take over. Yeah, I kept forgetting the planes, but anyway, the planes didn't do much. They got 1 extra hit out of the two other attacks. Wow, rolled some really poor dice for the UK. All right, that's going to end off our episode for today. Tomorrow is going to be Italy. Italy's got problems. They've got factory problems, and they have a factory production of 6, and so we could do a total of 12 damage to their factory production. They're sitting with 8 damage. That's a lot. I think they only have 13 IPCs, so yeah, they're a little bit in trouble. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Axis and Allies, the anniversary edition. That was the UK's turn. The UK now are getting their bomber division pumping up. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're doing okay. So thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow for Italy. Oh my god, at the end of the episode, yes, I'm going to do something retroactively, which we had planned long ago, and the UK, of course, would have pulled off. Didn't involve any dice rolling, didn't involve anything really too much. From Australia, the British would have taken 1 infantry, 1 artillery, and as a combat action, would have gone 1, 2, and landed those troops in Borneo, reclaiming it for the British Empire. And then, of course, non-combat, the destroyer would move there as well. So that would be 4 up for UK. So they would be going from 29 to 33, and Japan would be dropping from 40 down to 36. Or sorry, that's 4 up. Yeah, from 29 to 33. Yeah, so 4 up for UK, 4 down for Japan. That's what I was going to do. I don't know how I missed that. I just took the eye off the ball over there. Alright, that's going to be it. So thanks so much for watching along. Tomorrow, Italy with their damaged factories. We're going to see if they can pull themselves out of the rubble and possibly do something. I don't know. We'll see what they're going to do. And one final little repositioning of something. The UK wouldn't put their 1 transport here because the German bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and get it. But if you put it here off Iceland, then the German bomber can't reach it because it would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't get back. It can't land anywhere. So that's where we're going to put that transport so we won't lose it. Alright, that's going to be it. I think I got everything now. Hope so. I'm not going to swear again though. Thanks so much for watching along. See you tomorrow for Italy.